Kevin with Irvan-Smith. Today we're going to show you how to use our hem roll mandrel for our 24-inch bead roller. It's a 4-piece set, 1, 2, 3, 4. Takes 3 passes to complete the hem. The first set rolls it to a 90 degree. Take this set off, put this set on. That'll fold that 90 on over to about 150 degree. Then you take this set off and turn it around. Put it back on, and that'll flatten the 150 out to a flat 180 hem. Now, if the piece is small enough to fit within the throat, you don't have to take this set off and turn it around. You can just flatten it here in the throat. For demonstration purposes today, we're just going to use a small piece of 040 aluminum on a straight edge. But this is typically used like on a wheel well opening where you've got a round or radius cut that you're wanting to fold an edge over to keep from nicking your fingers or cutting your tires, the body cutting the tire. It's called a hem or a safety edge, some people call it. And I've wrapped a piece of masking tape around this white mandrel, hoping it will show up a little better on video. There's a little groove, guide groove that is machined into this that you use to keep your edge of the aluminum against it as it's running through to get a good consistent hem. It's only going to be about 1/4 inch lip. That's all you can get out of it. Any more than that, it just distorts the material too much to where it doesn't do a good job. So here we go. So you set this panel down against that edge, and then you tighten this top mandrel down, and as you get it tightened down, it pulls away from the edge. It's supposed to do that. All right. So what you're wanting to do is guide the edge of the aluminum against the guide edge on the mandrel before it is at top dead center, so to speak, on this mandrel. So as just before it starts to bending, that's where you're keeping the edge up against the guide groove. All right, so here we go. There's my first part of the hem. There's my first part of the hem. It's about 1/4 inch tall, and now we have to take step 1 off and put step 2 on it to finish it up. So I'm change the mantle. This step pretty much guides itself because the bend is already here. With the nylon, and I forgot to say it on step 1. With the nylon, it does want to slip somewhat. Because it's very slick, but that's to keep from scratching and marring your pre-painted aluminum. Sometimes you do have to help kind of push it through because sometimes it does want to slip. But anyway, just put it in your next step, kind of hold it at the angle of the wheel is here, and just run it through again. Folded it on over to about 150 degree angle, and we'll take the flat bead or turn it around and put the flat portion on the outside here so you can see how to flatten it out completely. Now I've got my 2 passes made. First one made my 90 degree. The second pass with this set of mandrels turned around, folded that 90 over to a 150. Now we're going to squeeze this flat by passing it through the flat portion of this mandrel and complete our hem. Open it up, squeeze it down flat. PVC, fold it down flat, you don't have a rough edge, it's very smooth, it's not going to nick anybody's knuckles or hopefully not cut any tires